What's up, UNC? My name is Matthew, and I'm going to show you how to set up Anki on your computer. I'm going to give you a whole hour talk later on why Anki is awesome, but just as a short, Anki has helped me learn all the material I've needed in med school really well. It's helped me retain the material better. And so ultimately, I think that's going to make me and make us better physicians because we can master the stuff that we actually need to apply once we're in the hospitals. And I mean, the results have shown just in my final exams and also as I'm preparing for STEP. You don't have to worry about STEP, but it's a great way to start preparing for STEP. And as I'm preparing for STEP, it's going really well. I still know the material. I still have mastered it. So let's get started. All right, so the first step is click on to the link for the Google Drive that's posted in this YouTube video. It should bring you to this page right here, which has everything that you need. You can add this Google folder to your drive if you want to. You should be able to click something up here and add it. So that way you can always access it from your drive. So this Anki guide here is a written instructions for everything, but I'm just going to walk through it in this video. So if you want to read them, you can. Otherwise, you can just watch this video. So first, double click this file right here. And this is the AnKing v3 with images. This is the whole Anki deck that you need. It's all the pre-made decks. Say download. It's going to say it's big, can't scan for viruses. Just download it anyways. I'm not trying to infect your computer with anything. It's a big file, so it may take a while. All right. So once you've done that, just wait for as it's downloading. I want you to go next to download Anki. So we're going to go to ankiweb.net. Make sure you go to ankiweb.net. There's a lot of fake Anki websites. This is the real one. So first, make sure you hit sign up and create an account. Your email again, password. Once you've done that, great. Go back to ankiweb.net after you've set that up, and then click here for the computer version. You can download this on your phone as well, but first let's do it on your computer. Click download. Whether you're a Mac or Windows, click this and you should be able to download it. Once that's downloaded, you should be able to click it open it up in your downloads and just click that file and it should run Anki. Once you actually have Anki downloaded, it should have this type of, I don't even know what it's called, logo. So you'll click this logo and it'll probably just have one profile, just, this is your first profile, so just make a profile. For this, I'll do a demo. Once you have that open, you can click sync, and it's going to ask you for your ID and your password, so you're going to enter the profile you just created earlier, all right? Once you've done that, you can go to your downloads and then open up the Anki v3 with images sconebutter.apkg. Not sure why it's called that, but this is the file, the really, really big file that I told you to download just a second ago. So open this up. Now this is a big file, so it could take a while for your Anki to import it, but essentially while we're waiting, it's just importing. So give it a moment. This is like 10 gigs or something. It's a huge file. So after a while, it should tell you that it's added all these notes. So you're gonna click close, and now we have all of the decks in here. So pretty much I'll walk you through. So first we can just minimize a lot of these decks because it looks really overwhelming, but don't worry, it's not that overwhelming. So Law Not a Cop is everything micro, your bugs and your drugs. And that's gonna be built off of Sketchy Micro. So let's hit this to minimize that. So that's the deck you're gonna be using for micro. Zanki Pharmacology has all the drugs that you're gonna need as well. So Law Not a Cop is mostly just micro and some micro drugs, but Zanki Pharmacology is their farm for all your body systems, right? So as you can see, respiratory, repro, you got the deal. So minimize that guy. And then here's the Zanki step decks. So there's a step deck for each block you're gonna have: cardio, dermatology, endocrine, GI, hematology. And essentially, as long as you get through all those cards for the block, you're gonna be golden, right? So let's minimize that. And there you go. I mean, if you want to still see it, you could just minimize these guys. It's kind of your preference for how you want this to look, but you could minimize all these guys so you can at least see all the different type of Zanki step decks that are there. Or again, you could just hit this and you'll just see these three guys. All right, so next you're going to need to put some add-ons to your Anki. All right, so go to Tools, go to Add-ons, and then, all right, this should be empty for you because you don't have any add-ons, but you're gonna click Get Add-ons, and I have a list of all the add-ons in the YouTube description. You're gonna get all of those. So I have them on a sticky note right here, but you copy and paste them over. So first we're gonna need hierarchical tags. That's just something for this AnKing guys deck that you're gonna need. So add that. And essentially just go down the list. Edit close fields, get add-ons, put it in. All right, you got the deal. So do that. So you'll do more overview stats. You're gonna do postpone card review, which is huge. This allows you to take a day off or even a vacation, pushes all your cards back. It's amazing. You're gonna want to put load balancer, pop-up dictionary. So I'm not gonna show you how to do all those. Just again, click get add-on and make sure you put all those in. All right, and they should show up right here once you have all of those. All right. All right. So now go to this browse button. This is how you're going to be able to see all the cards and search for different cards. So again, we can minimize these three again. So law knockout, which is our micro, farm is the drugs, Zanki step decks is all the organ based stuff. First, we're going to want to suspend all our cards. So first, click this AnKing right here. Click any one of these cards here. And then you're going to select all, which is Command A if you're a Mac or a Control A if you're a PC. And all these cards should get highlighted. You see, it says 30,000 cards shown, 30,000 selected. Then you're going to click Command J or Control J if you're a Mac PC. And now all the cards are yellow. That means they're suspended. That means if we're to go back here, we have no cards to learn. And that's good because we only want to learn a certain amount of cards each day. Let's go back to the browse. And so in order to learn cards, you're going to unsuspend them. And so I've made another handy dandy. So go here, the Zanki guide. It's built by block. It shows you which tags are relevant for each day of the week. So you're going to know which cards you need to unsuspend and which cards you need to learn. So I was using an old Zanki deck, so these tags might not be completely up to date, but I think you should be able to figure it out. You know, you'll watch a Pathoma. For example, let's look for immunology. The first day you're going to watch Pathoma 2.1, and then you're going to unlock the tag for Pathoma 2.1. So the way you do that is here's all these hierarchical tags. Law not cop is going to be all of your bugs. So if you watch a sketchy video, you can go to bugs, bacteria, and then you just unlock all those. After you watch video 1.1, you could unlock them. Or for example, Pathoma, we just said Pathoma, we're just going to watch 2.1, so we're going to go to inflammation 2.1, acute inflammation. And there's actually 3 videos, so you would unsuspend all of these after you watch the video. So to unsuspend them, click here, click one of these cards, Control A, and then Control or Command A, and then Command or Control J to unsuspend them all. So once we unsuspend them, if we go back, see now we can actually start learning cards. And so that's how you're going to unsuspend cards. If that's not super clear, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit later this week and make it super clear. The last thing we need to do is adjust your settings. So click this under the AnKing one, click that gear, click options, and then you want your steps to be 1 and 10. I'm not sure what the default is, but make sure it's 1 and 10. And then make sure new cards per day, I set that at max, because what's going to limit the new cards you learn per day is how many you unsuspend. So you just want this number to be maxed out. For reviews, we always want to do maximum reviews each day, so 9999999. Lapses, make sure this leech action is tag only. You don't want to suspend cards. It essentially just means if you miss a card 8 times in a row, you want it to tag. You don't want it to suspend your cards. And if you want to show the answer time, you can hit that. It's cool. It shows you how long you're taking to do every card. But that should be it. All right. So that's pretty much it. Again, I'm going to see you guys on Friday. And if you have any questions, so yeah, how do you actually start learning? I can do that. So we've watched our Pathoma. So we'll go to, let's imagine it's Tuesday. We watched Pathoma 2.1 and part 1, and we've unsuspended part 1. Now we're actually going to study the cards. Click there, click study now. Spacebar is, I'm not sure why they have this countdown. I don't like that countdown, but that's okay. So spacebar is how you're going to show the answer. So acute inflammation is characterized by the presence of edema, and it's neutrophils. If you didn't know it, you take a guess. Spacebar, neutrophils. If you got it right, you'd hit good. Again, when I'm learning cards, I always actually just hit good. And then I'll see again in 10 minutes. And if I get it right, I'll actually say good again. Otherwise, I'll hit again. So yeah, spacebar pretty much allows you to cycle through all these cards. And again, we'll have a more in-depth tutorial on Friday, but this is just to help you set up. This is all the time-consuming stuff. So bring your questions on Friday and we'll figure it out. All right, see ya.